Somebody's been on this forest road for a long time, you can tell. Where do you see it? Between that gully. It's Mount Lassen over there. Still got a ton of snow on it. It's really soft. I'm floating as I'm going. It's not packed enough. You have it used to. Those mountain bike days come in handy today. There it goes. Almost lost the front end. Woo! Gosh, man, what was that? Just taking a quick break, heading down the road. It's Pittville Road. It's like 30 miles, I think, and then you could do a loop back. Just taking a, there's this, I think it's called, it's a marsh, of course. I think it's called Poison Pond. I gotta double check, but it's got these weird formations in the middle. So the whole thing is full of water. It's a marsh, obviously. There's like mini islands all through this whole thing. They're all over the place. So. So I'm out here testing stuff. Is that the right word? I'm out exploring. There we go. That's the right word. So there's I call no man's land. So this side of 44, you can see there's a lot of these, I'm going to call them, I don't know, marshes, bogs. So there's water in here, but if you step out there, you're going to go like a foot in the mud, right? And there might be a little water here. So I'm trying to find springs and stuff out here along this route, because I have a feeling you got to pack in tons and tons of water to make this work. So you probably got like maybe a 40-mile run on a bike with no water. I think you'd have to haul it in. I mean, there's water, there's no way to get to it, and there's a lot of cows out here. I would not drink out of that, nor would I pull it and boil it. That's just me. So that's what I'm working on. I'm trying to figure out, if you're on the other side of 44 so far, Highway 44, this is the Susanville to Old Station Road. I'm starting to branch out. I'm going out to Pittville. So when you're over by Mount Lassen in that area, there's a lot of springs, there's a lot of water. There's water out here and it drains into these swamp bogs. I don't even know what you would call these things, but, and so that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out, do you have to drop water? I just got bit by horseflies. So you got to drop water or you got to haul the water out. So I'm trying to do a loop, trying to build a loop. Pittville, you can get food and water in Pittville. If you can make it to Pittville, you can, stock up, come back and do this loop back. But I kind of feel like you're on your own. So just trying to stuff out. Hall's Flat. Hall's Flat well 2 miles this way. Highway 44 is 6 miles. These guys out here, they're setting poles for power and they're taking a break for lunch, and some of them are playing around with baseball and they're using just like a stick from a tree and they're throwing a rock. It's just hilarious. They're having such a great time. It's nice. I don't know. I mean, you're out in the middle of nowhere, drilling holes and setting poles for running power lines. It's like 20 of them out here working hard. There's these ponds all through here. Looks like there's also range cattle just floating around everywhere. I mean, if you got really desperate, you could pull some water. I wouldn't. Do it. That's just me though. There's a couple wells out here. There's some hand wells on some farmers' land. So I'm just out spot checking, doing some loops, spot checking water. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to haul all the water in if you're gonna do some of these runs. So, all right, keep going. taking a break. It's hot. Almost ready. So I picked up this freeze-dried ribeye steak. It's uncooked. So I'm going to try one of these tonight. See how they go. It looks like, I don't know, I soaked it for 60 minutes in water. And then I patted it down, threw some salt, pepper, and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that on the frying pan. A little bigger than the pan. All right, I'll work around it. Okay, so I'm all done cooking. This is the freeze-dried ribeye steak with white potatoes, butter, green onions, salt and pepper, and for the seasoning on the ribeye, I use salt and pepper, garlic, and onion powder. That's it. I look rough. I should feel. That was a rough day today. How do I look? Oh, I don't look good at all. Let's try this again. Wow, today was a really tough day. I didn't do very much, 25 miles, but sometimes these dirt roads just tear you up. I'm over in Lassen National Forest, so you can see the bike is extremely dirty. I'm dirty. It's this volcanic dirt. It's just like powder. So tonight I'm going to be sleeping in the van. Brought the van. No tent tonight. So it's a camper van. I've had it for a while. It's been a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do a van tour at some point if anybody's interested. So anyways, dinner's done. Dishes are put away. I'm just going to take a few minutes and sit and enjoy being out here. So